multiple delayed starts. More than 1 million New York City public school students started school today. That includes the first wave of students starting in-person learning. CBS 2's John Diaz is at the Mosaic Pre-K Center in Elmhurst, Queens. John.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mary. The mayor is saying that this week alone, nearly 90,000 students will return back to the classroom, back to in-person learning. Following next week, hundreds of thousands more will join in. But the president of the United Federation of Teachers, the union, is saying he's not 100% sure this will all go to plan.
To date, 2020 has been anything but ordinary, and neither has the start of the school year for New York City public schools.
A little bit different, but what can we do, you know? We are ready, you know.
Today at Mosaic Pre-K Center, first day photos came after checking temperatures. Families required to wait socially distant, and no parents were allowed inside the Elmhurst Queens school. But this dad's still pleased with his choice to let his 4-year-old daughter start blended learning.
We choose that the students will mix with the friends. It will be help for their growth.
For months, the school had been getting the building ready.
It's going to be the cleanest year ever. We're doing the best we can.
The mayor, his wife, and school's chancellor, Richard Carranza, greeting students outside and getting a tour inside. Masks are mandatory for everyone. The mayor going as far as saying it's now natural for kids.
These are 4-year-olds. They're wearing their mask naturally. It isn't a hassle for them. They just go with the flow.
But this dad's saying it took almost a half a year for his son to get used to it.
We've spent the last 6 months sort of getting to this point where he is, he's wearing a mask all the time. It wasn't easy at first.
And at the Mickey Mantle School on the Upper West Side, some teachers are worried about students with special needs ripping masks off.
You say 6 feet, they're like right there on your leg. You can try to get them to wear the mask as much as you want, but you put it on 35 seconds later, it's off their face.
Today, 3K, Pre-K, and District 75 students with special needs went back to in-person learning. On the 29th, K through 5th and K through 8th grade schools will begin in person, and on Thursday, October 1st, the rest will join in. At least that's the plan, but the teacher union president saying he's not completely sold.
Well, in this day and age, I don't know if anyone can be with the craziness that goes on from day to day, but I'm feeling I have a pretty confident that we're going to open next Tuesday.
Now, the city recently said that they will be hiring an additional 4,500 teachers to help out this school year. But the union president now believes that they can actually be adding 2,000 to 3,000 more on top of that to help out the middle schools and the high schools. We're live this afternoon from Elmhurst, Queens. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you. And for complete coverage of the new normal in schools, plus resources for remote learning, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.